r/askreddit. What was your best purchase this year?
A new bed. I sleep so much better now.
Much, much better.
No more sheetless nights.
I bought a $2 travel mug that gets me free coffee from a gas station on every Tuesday. I can't wait for my 200th free coffee because after that I'll have essentially paid less than 1 penny for each refill. This is the goal in life.
I do this with my ice skates. Every time I skate, I write down what a skate rental would have cost, and every time I sharpen them, I deduct that amount.
It's also so much nicer to own your own kit rather than having rental gear.
I impulse bought a massive cutting block from IKEA that lives on our counter for $14. We love it, even if IKEA performed some sort of Jedi mind trick to get us to buy it. We came in for a desk.
A soft, close toilet seat. No longer will I be awoken in the night by the phantom midnight pooper.
Sorry. Also, please start buying name brand tip.
How do you know what brand of TP I use based on my choice of toilet seat?
I'm reading every one of these responses like they are the customer on a late-night infomercial, and it makes the comments way more entertaining.
Especially the comments about therapy. 10/10 would work through my fear of abandonment again.
Purchased a solid 14 gold Swiss watch at a garage sale for $5.
Wow. Did the seller just not realize its value or what?
Bought some pants a week or two ago. I've had only 2 pair for quite a while, and it will feel nice to have some more.
Look at Mr. Fancipants here, owning 3 pairs of pants. We're not all Rockefellers, you know.
Does a refinance count? Ended up with a 2.375 rate and saving like 160 grand.
Yeah, buddy. Went from 4.25 on a 30 to 2.75 on a 20 with zero money out of pocket. Payment is about the same but ends 10 years sooner.
A good backpack. I didn't think it'd be so handy, but I use it every day, and it's knowing that I can just grab it and go, instead of worrying about getting stuff gathered up or realizing I left something home that I needed.
I'm mildly obsessed with backpacks. I don't even know how many I have, but definitely one for every occasion. Do I not have pockets and just need something to keep my phone, wallet, and keys? I've got a pack for that. Need to throw my laptop and other work accessories in. There's a pack for that. 2, 3-day trip. We're covered. Multi-day backpacking trip. I'm good there, and somehow I still want to buy more.
Technically not this year, but in December 2019, without knowing what was around the corner, I bought a bidet. Little did I know what a great purchase it would actually turn out to be. Even without the pandemic, it's probably the best purchase I've ever made.
Bidet gang, rise up.
It's completely ruined me. So much so that I'm contemplating buying a portable one to use when I have to use a bidet. Less toilet.
Therapy.
The older I get and the more people I meet, the more I'm convinced that every single person should see a therapist regularly.
Couldn't agree more. Nothing wrong with opening up and learning new coping strategies.
An oversized sweater. It's huge. It's so comfy. It makes me feel safe.
You might like a comfy also. It's like an oversized sweater/blanket. I just got one. It's amazing.
Squat rack. Took a long time to get everything set up, but it was worth the wait.
A week prior to all the gyms shutting down, I dropped $1 on a foldable squat rack, 260 pounds of bumper plates, a powerlifting bar, and horse stall mats. My wife, who works out a lot, wasn't happy with the purchase initially, but was very grateful once the gyms closed.
Melatonin gummy bears. I used to wake up in the middle of the night, but now I get great deep sleep.
What type?
Alka-Seltzer Peem gummies. I can sleep great and eat onions now.
Lego. Keeps my hands and mind busy. Who cares if I'm 33?
Hey, it shows you still have patience, imagination, and skills to be able to skillfully put things together while perfectly listening to instructions.
A Roomba. After having 3 spinal surgeries a few years ago, hoovering has been the worst. This bad boy has helped me more than you'll ever know.
I got the Robrook robotic vacuum cleaner 2 years ago, and I spent way too much to get the extra features. Builds a map of floor plan, can run at scheduled times, can do individual rooms, phone notifications to empty dustbin or clean sensors or replace brushes, but it's absolutely been a worthwhile investment. It really changed my life. I can go close to a year without vacuuming on my own, but this thing makes it an absolute no-brainer. But the best thing about it is that it forces me to keep the floor clear so it can run.
House. My wife and I were both within a 500 square foot apartment, which did not go well. We finally got a house with room to spread out, and it's made our lives much easier. I recognize this is not an easy whim purchase, but instead was one that we've been saving for 8 years for.
An inflatable stand-up paddleboard. Being able to drive to a lake and paddle around on the water for a few hours really helped me get through this year.
Paddleboarding is so much fun and great for your abs and my dog rides with me, too. It's fun hearing all the comments from the boaters look at that dog on the paddleboard. I usually hate attention, but I love that.
Weighted blanket. Smother the anxiety.
I'm not saying it was chickens, but it was chickens. They eat weeds and table scraps. They give us eggs. They give us good compost. They are funny as all heck. They force me to go outside regularly. But the best part is they are really good for my family's mental health, just hanging out with them, which is especially needed this year.
I love chickens. They're so much fun. I got Muscovy ducks a few years back and I think I love them, maybe a bit more. They have this sweet little squeak and wiggle their butt-tail feathers so excitedly when they see you. They also give lovely eggs.